Joining me now is Senate Armed Service Committee member Senator Markwayne Mullin. Senator Mullin, it's always great to see you here on the big board in the Will Cain Show studios. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Will.
Let's
Absolutely.
talk.
By the way, I love your new. I was going to say I love your new studio, man. It looks great.
It's a short trip from Oklahoma, so hopefully we can get you down here to Dallas one of these days soon.
Love to do that.
You just got to get over the Red River. And we'll welcome you in, even though you're from Oklahoma. But, Senator, the question over Hegseth is why there's been so much focus on this signal issue. The signal issue hasn't gone away, with the Wall Street Journal continuing to report on it today. From what I could glean from the reporting, Senator, there was nothing unclassified in the use of signal. And from what I understand, there's nothing new about the use of signal. This was done under the Biden administration.
What else are they going to talk about, Will? They're going to talk about the fact that that Pete Hegseth got rid of pronouns and DOD. He got rid of the political correctness and the idea that we can't hurt people's feelings inside the Army. What are they going to talk about? That his retention numbers are higher than we've seen in years? Are they going to talk about the fact that recruiting numbers are through the roof? They can't talk about the fact that there's no daylight between President Trump and Pete Hegseth, because they're delivering for the American people. So the only thing they can focus on is signal, which is absolutely absurd. You talk to any government throughout the country or throughout the world. I don't care if you're talking about the states. I don't care if you're talking about local governments or if you're talking about different countries around the world. They use different type of encrypted apps to visit, and not talking about necessarily classified information, which Pete Hegseth didn't, but simply to communicate on a fast basis, because we all know that our phones are compromised. We all know that China has broke into our system, and so you want to at least make it somewhat difficult for them, but they can't get off the fact that he's communicating through signal. Where else would you like him to communicate? Right. Maybe they just want to do it over open text. I mean, maybe the solution would be, hey, smoke signals.
Right. The antiquated nature of government technology, even that used within the Pentagon, has been something we reported here on the Will Cain Show. Private app developers often outpace public development, as such used it by the DOD. Still, you shouldn't be putting classified information on there. And as far as I can tell, there's no real indication that there was classified information in this latest reporting. But here's my question for you. Yeah. Why, Senator? Why the constant focus on Hegseth?
They have been after him since he was announced because they fear him, because he brings change. He's shaken up what the DOD has always been about. He is not about political correctness. He has made it very clear from the time he went in, he was going to change the focus of DOD, that they need to be focused on lethality and on the warfighter, and not on the generals, as I said, not on pronouns, not on political correctness, but actually restoring us through peace, through strength. You got to remember, these same people that are going after Pete Hegseth, they don't want a strong military. They want to tear down our military. They don't understand peace through strength. They want to go through appeasement, because obviously you can tell Biden's foreign policy worked so well. So what else are they going to talk about but continue to tear down the guy that they tried to destroy when he was going through confirmation?
All right, Senator Markwayne Mullin, always great to have you here on the show. Thank you.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.